Ladies and gentlemen, another custom in 1/12 scale, and that is Cat from Rambo and the Force of Freedom series. First thing though, I needed a base figure, and I used her from the ShangChi movie, and comes in a white tunic. When I saw her on the shelf, I knew exactly who she was going to be. So first thing I did is after I got her out of the package, I painted her tunic all black. I left her, I won't say glossy black pants. Give it a two-tone with the flat black and the gloss black. Accessory-wise, she does wear a scarf, as you can see. And you can do this one of many ways. You can 3D print it. You can sculpt it. You can rob it from a figure. I, however, took Falcon's scarf here, and I made a very simple little mold of his scarf, and I used epoxy sculpt to make a casting. Just shoved it in there. Wait till it dries rock hard, and you can re-sculpt it, recarve it, and that's what I did on the scarf here to make hers a tad bit different than the Falcon ones. Plus, I needed to make a scarf mold for a few other projects down the road. But anyway, I think that turned out pretty darn slick. And then Rambo, you saw the video on that. I used an Outback body, and so I had a lot of I had Outback's equipment spare, so I used it on her body, on her leg holster, knife holster, and her belt. However, the equipment does not fit her. It's made for a male body, so I had to cut all the straps and get the position just right, and just tacked it in with super glue so everything fits. I tried to mimic the, if you all know the Coleco Rambo figures, I tried to mimic the accessories that the figure came with. One thing about the figure, I try not to copy the show exactly. I wanted the flavor of the show, and I also wanted to make her stay in the what I call the classified style. That way she can fit in with the Joe Action Force and just be a little updated, other than an animated type figure. And last but not least, I put her Force of Freedom logo on her left breast side, and I just used I printed out on paper, used a glue stick, and burnished it down, and it turned out pretty darn slick, I believe. One thing is she is articulated. However, I do paint static figures, so if you moved her in her joints, especially on her elbows where I painted, you will see scuff marks. But for a static figure, I think she turned out pretty darn slick. So adding a cat to the Force Freedom line, I'm not gonna. I like to do little custom boxes. I'm gonna, however, probably make a 2-pack, probably a 3-pack once all said and done. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. Finished up Cat from Rambo and the Force of Freedom. So that's what I got going on. Stay tuned for next exciting episode.